AITA for canceling my son's birthday because of the gift he brought his stepbrother. I have two sons, Matt 32, and Bejamin 17. Matt is my stepson, my wife's bio son, and Benjamin is my biological son. He and Matt are not close due to age gap and because they don't live in the same house, but they're cordial to each other. Matt is married and he and his wife have infertility issues that they've been struggling with for years. Benjamin is known for his sense of humor, but I don't think he's funny. He's focused on making comments about teasing Matt and his wife, such as, "I don't know what it's like to have a niece or nephew and probably never will," or, "The age gap between me and y'all makes people assume I'm y'all's son." It's hurtful for Matt, so I told Benjamin to tune it down, but to no avail. Last week we celebrated Matt's birthday at my house. Matt is like a happy child when it comes to presents. He liked all the gifts we got him except Benjamin. Benjamin brought a gift and handed it to Matt. Matt said, "Thanks, I really appreciate the effort." Benjamin said he could open it and Matt quickly unwrapped the gift and revealed a red t-shirt with the words, "Best Dad Ever," on it. He and his wife looked at each other. I felt terrible. I kept shaking my head as Benjamin laughed, telling him to try it on so everyone can see how it looks on him. Matt and wife were upset. My wife and family were silent. I got in an argument with Benjamin as Matt and wife got ready to leave. Benjamin acted dumb when I asked what he was thinking pulling this stunt and offending Matt like that. He said there's literally thousands of people wearing t-shirts that say a lot of stuff, and that in no way means that they insult the person wearing them, and it's not like every t-shirt people wear has to be accurate with their life. I replied that no matter how he tried to spin it, giving Matt a Best Dad Ever t-shirt knowing he's struggling to become a dad was tacky at best and cruel at worst. I then said because of what he did I'm canceling the dinner reservation for his 18th birthday in 2 months' times, and he lost it, saying he was just teasing Matt and it wasn't big deal. He tried to negotiate, but I shut it down. He called his uncle and aunt who treat him as if he was their son and made excuses for him. I had an argument with his uncle after he said I shouldn't cancel Benjamin's birthday dinner over a teasing gift and that it wasn't his fault. Some people are hypersensitive and can't take a joke. I refused to discuss it after more family members asked. I let it go and told them they were free to host his birthday instead. AITA? Hardcore NTA. That gift wasn't funny. It was cruel and beyond insensitive. Canceling his birthday dinner is letting him off lightly, in my opinion. NTA. A joke is only funny if both parties find it funny. That wasn't a joke. It was just being malicious. He's old enough to know what he's doing and know all about actions have consequences, etc. It's a cliché. But he's played the stupid game and won the stupid prize. NTA. Sounds like Ben has a mean streak that people excuse as humor. I can think of a bunch of t-shirt messages for him on his birthday. NTA, but your son is a major one. He has issues and should get into therapy if he isn't already. NTA. It's high time Benjamin learned empathy, and I'm afraid canceling the dinner won't be enough for that. NTA. Get him an "I'm an insensitive asshole" t-shirt for his birthday. NTA. I'm glad you're not tolerating his humor. Your stepson is clearly upset over infertility issues. And from personal experience, infertility is an expensive and emotional roller coaster. Getting him that gift was insensitive, and I'm glad you called him out for his behavior. He ruined his stepbrother's birthday, so now he's reaping what he sowed. Info. Why is the punishment only applicable in 2 months? Are there any immediate consequences for Benjamin? NTA. And don't offer to let other people host his birthday. It is not a teasing gift, if he knows it hurts someone and does it anyway. B. It's repeated time after time when he knows it hurts. That's bullying. Not teasing. It's only teasing if the target enjoys it as an in-joke too. Or if it's a one-off that landed badly because the joker had good reason not to be aware that the subject was a raw wound that shouldn't be poked. NTA. Your son is cruel. I just hope he grows up someday and realizes what he has done. NTA. That was cruel and mentally abusive. Honestly, I would try to find an additional punishment that would show him how comments like that affect people. Maybe make him volunteer at a shelter or something. Your son is sadistic. He needs to see a psychologist. NTA. However, you didn't go nearly far enough. Your son Matt's behavior is cruel. And he has no empathy for Matt. Instead, he taunts and torments him. And it is excused as humor? Interesting that your wife's take on this wasn't mentioned. NTA. And no way in hell I'd let anyone host his birthday party. That is intentionally malicious. He needs a severe punishment to show him shit like that is not okay. I've wanted to be a dad for a while myself. He's lucky stepbrother knows how to keep his composition. If I were him I would have threw the brat out of my house. Your son is looking to alienate his stepbrother from the family and test the boundaries all at the same time. Ground that little shit stirrer and stand your ground. NTA. Your kid is a jerk. A punishment 2 months away? This horrible action needs immediate and severe repercussions in addition to canceling his birthday celebration. Anything of value needs to be stripped away from him now. His phone? Grounding? Whatever. Geez. This kid needs some serious help. Saying it's a joke and no big deal is of course ridiculous. A joke is when everyone is laughing. Can you frame it in a way that he'll understand, or is he just lacking in empathy entirely? He took what is probably your stepson's biggest vulnerability and latched onto it to be cruel. This is a bully. Doesn't matter that he's doing it to someone older than him and that it's not physical. Still a bully. I'm curious. What are his friends like? Does he bully other people in school as well? Or just his stepbrother? He needs to be made to understand by whatever means necessary, and if he can't, well, that's a whole other psychopathic problem. NTA. But only if you shut that SHT down. Every single time. Now. This is way bigger than protecting your stepson and his wife. Although that's important too. This is about raising a decent human being. NTA. Benjamin is almost an adult and needs to understand there are some things you don't joke about. And that there are consequences for being insensitive. His inappropriate jokes are causing him to lose out on a birthday dinner now. But in the future his jokes could cause him to be fired. Be passed up in an interview. Or lose a client. Your son is not right in the head. NTA. And make sure you get him only an ugly t-shirt for his birthday. Perhaps one that says, "Most disappointingly insensitive son ever." NTA. And that kid was needlessly cruel.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.